We're on the way out to the spitway. The scary shallow bit, although tide's coming in, it's up a bit, so it won't be that scary this time.
Last week we left Brightlingsea and headed off down the Crouch to Burnham. This week we spend more time on the Crouch, heading further upriver to Fambridge.
If there's a buoy on the water anywhere, your boat just seems to find it. We're miles from anything. And there's that, and of course I had it on wind navigation.
Well, hello. It's all systems go here this morning. Ian wants to be pulled up the mast because our jib halyard has gone really stiff. So normally I go up the mast because I'm the lightest person to pull up, but we don't actually know what needs doing, and the chances are I won't actually know what to do when I'm up there. So I've got to pull him myself. Yes. It's always a bit nerve-wracking having your husband's life in your hands. Don't know what the insurance company would say actually. It's my fault.
So, I'm up the mast as far as the hounds, here to try and work out what's going on with the jib halyard, and I think I found it, but there's not an easy solution. I don't know if this is going to work. This is the jib halyard, this is the block, and it's all wobbling around. Either the sheath inside it that the thing spins on, or the bearings or whatever have all collapsed. The trouble is, it's a pop riveted on fitting, not one of these hooked in and then a self-tapping screw or one rivet or something. And I don't know how much I want to be doing that, swinging around at the top of the mast. So it might be a mast down in the winter job and put up with it for now. We'll see. Nice view though.
Give a bit of a little wave coming, Han.
Yeah, okay. It's like a fisher.
We did it.
Thank you.
He's back. I don't know how much footage we got of that because it's GoPro would have been better with a wide angle lens, but hey ho, we got him back safely, which is the main thing.
This is the Crouch on a beautiful sunny day with not much wind, and we're on our way to Fambridge, which is only a few miles up the river, and the wind has just switched. That's where we come from, and you can't see where we're going yet, but it won't take long. What are we doing then, people?
Eating lunch.
Another salad.
We're eating lunch and we've got both sails up.
It's a beautiful dinner.
Hold on.
spoiled. I'll wash for that thing.
Hold on to your cups.
Sails nicely set. Salad to eat.
Don't give me a
Drinks.
spill all over me. Dog asleep.
Big dog asleep, yeah. And then
Oh,
big wave
it's
of
big.
approaching.
Is it going to jibe?
No, we should be alright, but just in case. It's not that
Well,
much
you're
wind,
sitting
so
right in the line of
I'm
fire.
alright, I'll catch it.
By the lee a bit at the moment.
I got it! I got my...
Brace yourself in, Izzy. Brace yourself.
It's alright, Winnie. Oh, honestly, speedboat people, you have no idea how annoying you are. It's
This is what I have to do.
alright. Good hum.
Right, we can go back to eating our dinner now then.
Yep.
Well, here he goes
Oh, Winnie, what was
on his
that?
merry way. So what are we having for pudding then? Or dessert? Or afters? Ladies?
Flat peaches. Flat apple peaches.
Well, they're flat peaches that we think are a cross between an apple and a peach, don't we?
Very flat.
Comment down. We think they're really yummy. Comment down below if you think they're yummy or
Bite
not
them,
yummy.
they're hard like an apple.
Let me show them.
Go on then.
Let me have a drink first. I have the flavour in it.
Oh, so what river we go? It's an absolutely beautiful river. We love this
Yes,
river.
and this is what it looks
So
like on the
pretty.
inside. You can see my eyes.
Actually, I got
There you go. That's what I look like on the inside.
It's like eating an apple, but tastes like a peach.
and a furry skin like a peach.
Yeah, and they've still got a stone in the middle like a peach.
So I thought just dodge it.
Anyway,
This is
I'm going to stop
like a
filming and eat
pear.
mine.
So you can eat this.
We've got to sail the boat.
Yes, and it's really hard.
She's still doing a fantastic time, drifting down the river.
Thing to tell you how much is over the sill. So we're just going over the green bit. We've still got 5.5 metres at the moment. It's like a sill to keep the water in.
Well, we assume it is.
Well-
We know it's shallow getting in and out of here, and there's nothing else to give you a guide, so.
Well, you can only access this apparently between 1.5 hours either side of high water. And we think we are dead on high water at the moment.
It's dropping now, not much so.
Winnie likes to be where I am.
7.6.
Yeah, we're definitely going over the mud now.
No, so.
Still dropping. But I guess it's going to be low inside, isn't it? I think you only just float. Right, I need to start looking for the fuel barge.
Finding our berth wasn't quite as simple as we might have hoped because the marina was being dredged, and that meant moving boats around, and no one happened to tell the harbour master what was going on. So as we sailed through, we realised that the berth we'd been allocated was full up. But just as we got to the end of the pontoons, Hannah's phone rang, and the harbour master was on the phone explaining the mix-up and telling us a new berth to go to, which was also full as it turned out, but the one a couple of boats down was empty, so we went in there to try and sort out the mess. But as it happened, it was perfect.
No, I think it's still going.
That's the little boat that guy sailed around Britain in. This boat here.
Oh, okay.
He was apparently the youngest person to ever sail around Britain.
Oh, okay. Turn it off quick or I'm going to get wet. Ugh. Oh, well done. That was perfect. Just as it was about... Oh, no. Turn it off. Keep going.
Yes, I can't!
Have you turned it the right way? No, you've turned it on full. Everything's a bit wet. Oh, well. Not to worry. It was a good plan, wasn't it?
Green.
No, it's just the water.
Turning out green.
Right. We've got to coil the hose up now then.
I remember we bought this. Horse's poo.
So where are we going, Izzy?
To the park. Bob's bag that has all the stuff in is on Winnie and Winnie's panties like anything.
She's fine. She's got her tongue out like tongues have their tongues hanging out on cars.
Yeah, the Gary Turn Park. Gary, 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 Gary Turn
Try and bring yourself up onto the top bit. Little monkey here. This funny thing. So we worked out this way now. Sit, round up. Alright, William.
Sorry,
While Izzy is doing that,
he's relaxing in the relax chair.
Daddy is doing this. Okay, you got to get to that stick. It's time for a rest.
The tails have stolen the hammock.
It's
We're
called
going to a dinner place on a boat.
a ferry boat, I think. Is it a ferry man? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And why are we turning this way? This isn't the way to the ferry.
It's very posh in here then, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely. We're the only ones in the conservatory. But it's actually quite quick, so it's a lovely door.
Nice conservatory. Beautiful sunshine. Door open. We've actually sat away from the sun because we had too much sun today.
We do like our olives in this family. He's learned a new party trick. Heaven help her when she's 18.
6.
Okay, number 2, please.
My lips soon on. Number 2. Oh, I can't do this one.
help you.
Dot, dot, dot. If you cross a dishon dinosaur with a cowboy.
What do you get?
What do you get if you cross a dinosaur with a cowboy?
Can't even read it so
My
long.
days, I don't know if I can read it.
It's a really long one.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I don't know. Go on.
Titanosaurus Tex.
Tyrannosaurus Tex.
Tyrannosaurus Tex.
That is a terrible joke.
So Chinese whispers is in.
Yeah. So what have you got, Izzy?
What's your dinner?
Beef burger, chips and some salad.
Mummy has peri-peri chicken and rice and salad.
And I have a steak. And that's the end of the filming because we're going to eat it.
She missed us.
I put her through a hatch holding her, then she started to rip my
She
skin.
saw me, didn't she?
No, she started to rip my skin.
Come out. But no one likes to hear ropes clanking against masts, do they? Like this one here. But this particular one's even worse, because when you get to the top, he's got a big plastic loop of some sort, which when it then does get a bit of a swing up, goes real proper doing, it's like a church bell. I don't know who owns that boat, can't really see, it's a couple of boats away. But if you know who you are, could you do something about that, because it's really irritating.
Sun's going down, nothing to hear about from the cooing of birds and our daughter singing.
Peach. It feels like a peach. It has a pip like a peach. Looks like an apple on the inside, but it tastes like a pear. Hey.
No, it doesn't taste like a pear.
What it does?
Tastes like an apple.
It tastes like a pear.
It's a peach. Just tastes like a peach.
No, it tastes like an apple.
I don't know where pear came from. It's got texture like a pear, I suppose, because it's not quite as crunchy as an apple. So it looks like an apple, it's got the texture of a pear, but feels like a peach. But then it looks like a small pumpkin, really, in its size.
I wonder if our pumpkins are still alive at home in this heat.